How you crack the air, bro? This is how Whitebeard comes in. You just crack the air. Now I get what I think is the trimmer fruit, but you crack the air. That's how he's introduced. This is some dope shit. But here's the cool thing about with Whitebeard coming in like that, because he does some dope shit in the beginning, and then he just stands there and just regulates everything that's going on the battlefield. And it's cool because it speaks more to his character, being like, you know what, hey, I'm gonna be the last line of defense. You know, if something happens, I'm gonna jump in. But it's like I trust my men to handle what they gotta handle. And his mindset is cool when it comes to war and everything, which again more so speaks to his character. And the dope thing about this whole war thing is that allegiances aren't necessarily solidified, because you had the whole thing where Luffy and everybody from Impel Down came in, and as soon as they touched down, Crocodile was like, nope, going straight after Whitebeard, and then Luffy kicking him, being like, Ace likes him. I'm not gonna let you kick him. So that was cool. The stuff with Boy Hancock, obviously, which their interactions, her and Luffy, this was probably the funniest interaction that was going on between them, because her whole thing talking about because he gave her a hug, and then her with the marriage shit, I thought that was hilarious. Doflamingo coming in and then fighting oars, which now, because I said that I kind of, with the whole thing with Bellamy, when I was thinking like, okay, maybe it's like a puppet type thing. Now I'm convinced that it's not necessarily puppets up, it's strings, because the way that he sliced off Orr's leg, which nice little callback for me, because I actually like when people use strings in anime as a weapon, because back there was this 90s anime called Shadow Skill, and they had a character that used strings so effectively. It was dope. Y'all check out Shadow Skill. Anyway, back to this. So, and Mihawk, you know, going against Luffy and shit for a quick second, which I'm gonna have to say, Zoro, I don't think you're ready for Mihawk yet, bro. This dude is scary. But then of course the whole pacifistas comes up, and now you got a whole bunch of that shit, because they was like, oh, here's our trump card, bam. So now this shit's getting more crazy. But yeah, like everything that's going on with this, I'm here for, and of course I'm still invested.
I've been the top pick with more gadgets than Robotnik. Everybody know I'm top.